Hi everyone. Um, Thank you for always supporting this channel and giving your commentary on it. And I appreciate it, and I'm in support of everything that you all are saying and asking, and for the support of the Multidimensional Comedy Club as well. I appreciate that. Now, I'd like to start off with something that's been on my mind now again. You know how it is when you're thinking about something or it just comes to you, that is part of your higher consciousness, your spirit of you, that is speaking to you in one way or another, that is also a connection to you in speaking to Great Spirit, and Great Spirit speaking to you. So the reason I'm bringing this up is I'd like to refresh us, our eyes, our senses, with the knowledge of creation, and that we are aware that if we are talking about creation, we are speaking about us as the creation, creating, creators, creating, or us in plural, Great Spirit, which is what we are. We are Great Spirit in plural, creating at every waking moment, every sleeping moment, we are creating. And how does this creation apply to us right now, and what is it that we're looking at right now in this world? Why is what is being created in this world so chaotic, so deconstructed, so destructive? Why is it that when we are aware that we are creators, that what we create, if we are creating peace, do we have peace within ourselves when we create? Or do we create peace as how we think it should be? Do we create within our thoughts, our consciousness, through our souls? When I say spirit, I'm referring to that which is, I'm going to give you an example again. For example, the Uber driver is your soul. The car, the vehicle, is your body, and you are the passenger, the spirit, the greater aspect, or the greater conscious, subconscious frequency that is driving or motivating everything. Well, it's meant to. If we look at why there is so much destruction on the planet right now, is it not because of, well, I'm throwing this out there for us to think about. This is not to be questioned or to pick apart, but it is in the sense of how we should take note of what we create, how we create, and for what purpose do we create. It also has to do with how we feel when we create. Bear in mind that there are others who are also creating with malevolent intent. So it's creator versus creator, the battle of fire and ice, or the battle of red versus blue, which is quite prevalent in most media, most movies, most of everything that is streamed it to death, that there is blue and red always. Blue or orange or blue and red. It's always a fight between the two polarities. North and south, east or west. There's never a co-creation where all the entire levels of frequencies are combined to create as a unity. And then I also ask for you to think about, when you choose to think about sending out energy, that you take note of how you send out that energy. Are you sending it out so that there will be some retribution? Or are you sending energy out to bring love? Or are you sending energy out, and by sending it out, it's what you're thinking and what you are emitting out of yourself? It radiates out of you when you think at all times. And going even further, is there really such a thing as evil? And I know before you go on a trail of thought there, to slow down and just to hear me out when I'm bringing that question to your mind, to you, to your consciousness. I'm thinking about this with you, about what is evil really about. So in terms of where it's going, with what evil really represents itself as, we must understand that evil is really the inhumane action, that which is anti-life. Just for interest's sake, obvious, this is so obvious, is that the word evil is really live in inversion. Do you understand? Do you follow where this is going? So in other words, when we create, we must be mindful that we do not fall in the trap of anti-creation, of something that which is oppositional to actual creation itself. We understand that Great Spirit, our awareness of Great Spirit is a loving, caring, peaceful place, space, presence to be in. So I want to do an experiment with you for, let's say, for the remainder of, let's say, 7 days. Okay, for those who are interested in joining me, I am going to start this up and see how this works by working on a different form of creation. In other words, I'm going to entertain what I'm proposing, that we're discussing and we're sharing on this channel. And please, you know, you're welcome to ask questions, state your experience however you want. It doesn't matter. There's no judgment. I'm all for a complete freedom of whatever it is that you're wanting to talk about and share on this channel, provided it's not destructive towards everyone else. So here's what I propose. What I would do is I would sit and go outside in the morning when I wake up, after I've done all the basic things that we all do. And I would go outside and I would then find my calmness. I would say a mantra. And then I would think with feeling. And I would try and bring the feeling coming in as opposed to then thinking. So obviously oscillating from the north, which is thoughts, to the middle ground, not south, but feeling from the heart area, where all the polarities come together. And then I would feel the energy out with a feeling of calmness, health, wealth, happiness, positivity. And positivism can be something that makes a person want to rise up from where they are if they've been in a dispositional place where they've had a very terrible life path, according to them. Generally, that is what I would do, is to feel the energy going out. And while I'm doing that, I would then try to hug the planet with the people in it, including the ones that are causing shit, along with the awareness that there are a bunch of people who are extremely anti-life. I don't want to give that name out, I think we're all aware of who they are, who are in constant opposition to everything that is life in every form, because essentially they are seeming to be dwelling aimlessly to try and find themselves. And what I'm trying to bring to your attention is that we are now in Genesis, because in the first part of Genesis there is a line that suggests that the earth is devoid of form and it is darkness. And so we, us, who are scattered all over this plane, are now going to influence this plane with life, love, wealth, health, freedom, peace, whatever it is that you feel, you understand about it, what you feel. And if you don't know what it feels like to feel love, comfort, then go back to where you've just come from, where you've just slept, and remember how nice and warm your bed felt, for example. Or if you don't have a bed, then how wonderful it was to turn on the tap and feel the warm water. And if you don't have warm water, then being aware that you had water to begin with. Do you follow where I'm going with this? Okay. So, we're going to take up our role as creator, and we're going to create light, love, and presence. And we will try to do this for 7 days. And my day, my timeline, my time zone says today is Thursday. It is short before 12. It's 11:45 midday. And I'm going to do this every day. If you could do this with me, I would like to see where things go. And this is only for those who are interested in doing this. There is no judgment to those who do not want to do this. It doesn't matter. But this is just purely for those who are interested just to take part in the experiment with me. We are going to bring light to that which seems to appear as if it is dark, without form. Because right now it is dwelling in aimless formlessness. And we want to bring light to that so that there will be form. So that we can bring in energy for ourselves. So I'm going to leave this with you, and within 7 days from today, I will make another video and we will discuss how it has been. Comments, questions, please. Perhaps I may do a live reading, a live channel connection. I'll see if it speaks to me, if I should do that or not. So I'm leaving this with you guys. Thank you so much for always supporting. Much love to you, and we will connect again.